So hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can model this kind of ancient metal shot in the blender. So without any further delay, now let's get started tutorial. And here you can see guys, we are going to make exactly this, and this is the final model basically. So first of all, I'm just going to delete everything pressing the A, and then I'm just going to enable my shortcut VR so you can easily see which key I'm pressing exactly. Okay, on the right hand side. So first of all, I'm just going to add one cylinder pressing the shift A, something like that, and then I'm just going to my front view and going to scale this cylinder something like that, and that much scale is fine to me. And after scaling, I'm just going to apply this scale pressing the control A, and then I'm just going to my edit mode of this cylinder and going to add some edge loop. So right now I'm just going to add some I think 8 edge loop is look fine to me. And then I'm just going to start giving a shape of these vertices. I'm just going to select this vertices first of all and going to scale it something like that. Yeah, and that's look fine to me. I'm just going to quick this process by the way. So now here you can see now we have a perfect shape here. So now I'm just going to again my edit mode of this cylinder, and then I'm just going to select my top part of this cylinder pressing these 3, and then I'm just going to my front view and going to extrude it, and then I will just press the Z for the location, yeah, something like that, and then I'm just going to extrude it, and same thing I will do, repeat it and going to scale it something like that. And after that I'm just going to press the I for the insert, and that's look great to me. Here you can see. Okay, and then I'm just going to make the metal part of this bottom side. So I'm just going to edit mode of this cylinder again and going to extrude it pressing the E, then I'm just going to scale it one more time, then I'm just going to extrude, then I'm just going to press the Z for the axis, yeah, and then I'm just going to extrude it, and then I'm just going to scale it and do one more time, same thing, something like that, and that's look fine to me. After that I'm just going to add one subdivision surface modifier, adding the more smooth. But before adding the subdivision surface modifier, I'm just going to adding some supporting edge loop into these parts, because if I'm not going to add the supporting loop, so these part will be going to mix with this subdivision surface modifier. So I'm just going to select all 4 parts, then I'm just going to press in the control B, and this is the shortcut of the bevel. Then I'm just going to add one extra edge loop, and here you can see now we have some good supporting loop. So now if I will just add the subdivision surface modifier from here, so here you can see that will look like this, and for this we'll just go to the press the I, and then I'm just going to press the I again, yeah, so that will look great to me. And after that we can just increase the viewport level, so that look fine to me. Okay, so after complete this, I'm just going to again my edit mode of this cylinder. Okay, and then I'm just going to select some faces from here. I'm just going to select these faces, these faces, these faces, and these faces, and then I'm just going to press the shift D for the duplicate, and then I'm just going to press the P for the separate. So now here you can see now we have a separate mesh here. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to do set origin as a geometry. Okay, and after that I'm just going to my edit mode of this part and going to select my transparency, and from here I'm just going to select all these faces, then I will just press the I for the insert, something like that, and then I will just select the other faces, and I will just do shift R for the repeat this command, yeah, something like that. Okay, and after that I'm just going to select these middle faces, and after that I'm just going to delete these faces pressing the delete and faces, and then I'm just going to select the all faces again, and from here I'm just going to set the origin as an individual origin, then I'm just going to pressing the I, so it will automatically invert these things, something like that, and then I'm just going to press the control I for the inverse deselection, and then I'm just going to set this origin as a median point first of all, and then I'm just going to extrude pressing the alt E, extrude along the normals and something like that. Yeah, so now we have that kind of shape here, and that's look great to me. Here you can see. Okay, and after that I'm just going to add the cone into our scene. I'm just going to add the cone pressing the shift A, and then I'm just going to change as a view, and after that I'm just going to scale this second radius, basically, yeah, something like that. I'm going to decrease the depth as well. Yeah, that's look fine to me. And after that I'm just going to keep it here. Okay, and I think we should scale little more, something like that. And after that you have to just apply the scale first of all. Then I'm just going to keep it here. After that I'm just going to set this cone origin to the 3D cursor. So for that I'm just going to press the right click, and here you will see the set origin as a 3D cursor. So it will automatically move this origin point to the 3D cursor. So now if I'm just going to rotate it, so it's going to rotate along this 3D cursor, and that look fine to me. Okay, so then I'm just going to press the Shift D, but before doing I'm just going to apply the shade smooth first of all, and then I'm just going to do auto smooth as well, so we don't need to repeat this process to other duplicates as well. So then I'm just going to press the Shift D, and then I'm just going to rotate it into a Z axis, something like that. And after that I'm just going to repeat this command pressing the Shift R, something like that. So now we have a perfect cone here. I'm just going to select these cones, and then I'm just going to pressing the Ctrl J for the join mesh, and then I'm just going to my front view, and from here I'm just going to duplicate this pressing the Shift D, and then I'm just going to move it here, and same thing we'll do with other part as well. I'm just going to do Shift D, and I'm just going to move it here. So here you can see guys, our model is look completely done, and that's look great to me. And after complete your model, you can just apply the texture into your model, and when you apply the texture it will look like this. Here you can see, and that look fine to me. So that's how you can create guys that kind of gaming asset. Okay, that is very easy and cool trick, so I thought I should share with you. So here you can see that look fine to me, by the way.